Hello, good morning, and welcome to the vlog. I'm so happy you're here. This week I'm putting a really big emphasis on not spending money and just going through my life and going through my day in a way that's not expensive because we are in a recession, whether the government wants to admit it or not. I'm broke and everyone's broke, so what do you call that? Huh? What do you call that? I'm on a low buy, as many of you know, for all of 2025. I have a low buy, and this low buy is focused on physical items. So this week I'm going to spend no money on physical items. You heard it here first. Hopefully I do not break this because I am well over budget on my low buy. I think I'm like $30 over budget. So I really want to reel it in this week and do some things that are spending conscious. I think I want to go on a bike ride today. I'm going to pack my lunch as to not spend money out. I can't wait to hang out with you in this vlog. Let's do it. I'm at the Arboretum in Ottawa now. If you don't know what an Arboretum is, it's basically like a tree museum. We have like this really, really pretty bike path that I showed some clips of, but it just goes through this, like, it feels like a forest, but it's actually, the reason that makes it like an Arboretum and not a forest is because there's a bunch of different species of trees and not just like one species of trees, there are a couple. So there's species of trees from like all around the world in this one spot. So like bike through, like looking at all the trees. I love it. Anyone who says they don't like Ottawa, I literally want to fight with. I love Ottawa. And the Arboretum's a huge reason why. I just realized that I forgot my headphones. So I was kind of planning today on doing this picnic and then after this going to grab a coffee at Black Squirrel. It's like a book cafe in Ottawa, biking there to get a coffee and get some work done. But the work I need to get done is editing, which obviously you need headphones for. However, there's like no one around me right now, so I'm thinking I'll read some of my book here, but I'll also just do my editing here because I can have my computer on like a little bit of a speed so that just I can hear it, because I'm not going to be able to edit at Black Squirrel if I don't have my headphones, but that's fine. Honestly, it's really playing into the like not buying anything this week, even though I don't count like going out for a coffee as like a spending because it's, you know, not a physical item. It's like an experience, and also it's a business write-off because I'm going there to do work, but I won't be able to do that, which is totally fine. I'm just gonna do my editing here. So I'm thinking maybe I'll spend an hour, get some editing done, and then I will read my book, or should I read my book first? Or journal. Like I'm trying to decide, do I do hobbies first or do I work first? I think I'm gonna work. It's 1 o'clock right now on the dot. I'm gonna edit from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m., see what I can get done. And then after that, read my book. It is like the most pretty gorgeous day right now. It thunderstormed last night, so it's not humid at all. But it is like still warm out with like no humidity. I'm living my best life right now, if I'm being completely honest. I'm debating right now between editing a main channel video or editing a vlog. I think I'm gonna edit a vlog. I enjoy editing vlogs more. Don't tell my main channel that, but I love editing vlogs, so I'm gonna do that. And I already uploaded all the footage that I'll need to edit it onto my computer, so I don't need any internet. So thank God I did that. Let's get some editing done. I'm so excited. This is such a good day. It's 2:30 now. I actually spent an hour and a half editing. I got like 20 minutes of a vlog edited, so that's pretty good to do in an hour and a half. My picnic blanket is no longer in the shade. It's just sun glaring down at me. So I might move to a more shaded location or just enjoy the sun. I don't have sunscreen on, but like I have not seen much sun this summer, so a little burn wouldn't kill me. Well, you know, maybe. I think I'm gonna move my blanket to like right under the shade. I'm looking at this willow tree right now. I think I want to move it to like right under the willow tree right there. You see that? Yeah. Let's move my shit to the shade. Hello, it is Tuesday. It's about 12 p.m. right now, and I'm ready for my second coffee of the day. I'm like a 1 to 2 coffee per day gal. I can sometimes make it through, but right now I just really want to go out to a cafe, but I'm trying not to spend money. As per the vlog, we're not spending money. I was gonna do just physical items, but the further we get into this vlog, I'm like, I think I could do just no money period. So that's what we're doing. I really, 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 really cannot emphasize enough how much I want to go out and buy coffee right now. But instead, I thought we could make the viral banana bread latte thing. I've been seeing this everywhere on TikTok and stuff like that. And then I just watched Carrie Dayton do this in one of her vlogs. So let's do it. I think it will be good. I need to just find a TikTok about the recipe, but you basically like heat up some bananas over the stove. I don't know. We'll do it together. Okay, wait, that girl didn't do it over. I need to find someone who does it over the stove. Honestly, I'm really struggling to find the recipe that Carrie Dayton did, so I'm just gonna go onto her vlog and follow. I think she like said the recipe while she was doing it, so I'm just gonna follow her because hers looked good as fuck, and she like stewed the apples. Is that what it's called, stewed, when you like heat up fruit on the stove? I think it's called stewing, but she like stewed, if that's the word, the bananas on the stove, and it looked really good, and so I want to do exactly the recipe she did. I don't think this angle is very good. But, like, then it allows you... Do you care about seeing the stove? I wish you guys were here right now so you could tell me. Do you care about seeing the stove, or do you care about seeing me? I think you care about seeing me. Okay. Switching the angle. I think this is as good as it's gonna get. You can see the stove, you can see me. We need to all be happy. Okay, so she used, like, a tablespoon-ish or a teaspoon of butter. And then, like, a little... I'm not gonna measure it. I don't measure anything because I hate doing dishes. I'm just gonna put this on and heat it up, and then I'll put a bit of butter in the pan. We use a butter bell. That's what this is. Whenever I use this, people are like, what the fuck is that? It's a butter bell, okay? It's chic. Look it up. It's French. It actually is. Oh my god, how do you guys feel about Fleabag? I love Fleabag. Set the butter bell down. Okay, and then I'll put the rest of that on there. Why don't I have a tea towel right now? Got my tea towel back. Okay. And then, okay, I'm just gonna let that do its thing, like melt a bit, and then I'll put the bananas in it. The recipe she said called for coconut sugar, but she used brown sugar because she didn't have coconut sugar. I'm gonna do the exact same thing. I actually don't even know if I have coconut sugar. No, I don't. I'm gonna use maple syrup. I'm not gonna use white sugar. I feel like maple syrup adds like a nice flavor to things. Like in any recipe that I can substitute the, sugar for maple syrup, I do. It's more expensive, but my god, it tastes so much better. Okay, and then you kind of just let, like, this, like, heat up and cook. I feel like doing things like this does make it easier to not spend money because you're still, like, indulging in, like, a novelty coffee experience without spending $8, which is still good. Like, again, this is why I don't include, like, cafes in my low-buy budget usually. I'm gonna include them for this video, but, like, generally I don't. And the main reason behind that is just that, like, I don't want to limit the amount that I go out in my community because that's what makes me happy. Like, going to the coffee shop, talking to the barista, seeing other people, like, doing their art in the cafe and chatting with them. Like, those are the things that, like, really make me feel connected to my community and, like, basically just, like, hopeful with, like, the world. And so I don't like to cut myself off from that stuff. And I usually don't even go to a cafe like once a week on average. And I want to start going more. I like going more in the summer because we don't have air conditioning at our apartment. So I go a lot in the summer because it's too hot to work here, but it's not too hot yet. So I'm going to try to like enjoy being home and using my home office while I can because come summer, it's kind of impossible to work in here. Like I end up going out like most days. And to keep it affordable, sometimes I'll just get like a drip coffee or something. It's like $2. And I never stay, if I'm like working from a cafe, I never stay long if I'm not, like if it's like busy. Does that make sense? Because I don't want to be like, if I only spent like $2 on a coffee, I don't want to be there for like 6 hours. But if I purchased like a more expensive coffee drink and like a treat and spent like $15, I'll stay for longer. Or if it's like dead, I just usually stay. I've asked the baristas about that before. Like, I'm like, is it annoying if I'm here long? And they're like, as long as it's dead, like, we don't care. It's just nice to have people, like, there. And it looks more attractive to, like, other customers if the place is, like, kind of busy. I was like, yeah, I guess that's true. Anyway, I'm mushing this up now. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to do that, but felt right. This smells so good. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do a cup of milk. Again, I'm not measuring it. I hate measuring things. I don't know how everyone else is just okay with measuring things. Also, our blender is cool because the blades usually fit on like a mason jar. Fuck, I can never get this off. Ah! Okay. Got it off, no problem. Usually it fits a mason jar. Yes! Okay, I'm gonna make it in here because I think there's gonna be leftovers. If I like it, this is something you can like prep in advance, which would be cool. Summer to me is like fun iced latte season. Like this is when I don't really make fun coffees in the winter unless like it's like around Christmas, but after that, I'm just like normal pour over coffee every single day. As you guys know, you guys see me make my coffee like most days and it's the same shit every day. But we do have a espresso machine and I like to use it. But lately I just haven't been into espresso as much. So, man, I could yap for days. Like, good thing I have this channel. I'm surprised you guys like listening to me talk. Okay, I'm filling this up with milk. Every time I use this milk, I get, oh my god, what the hell is that milk? I live in Canada, specifically in Ontario. Our milk comes in bags. Do we think that that's like a cup? I think that's definitely a cup, actually. Okay. That's in there. Is this done? It's doing its thing? I'm not sure. I'm gonna do a double shot because I never do a single shot unless I'm like trying to, like Jared and I just want like a little coffee and we're gonna split it and we can put like 1 cup under like each spout, like the spot where the espresso comes out. I basically am always gonna do a double shot. I think that's probably good enough. And Carrie said you're supposed to let it cool before you put it in with the milk, but she didn't do that and it tasted fine, so I'm also not going to do that. Okay, the one thing about doing this in a mason jar is that it's a smaller hole to try and get everything in, but it does work. Okay, I put just the banana chunks in with that. Do I have to do anything else in there? Okay, I don't think I missed anything. I was like speeding through, but I'm pretty sure you just do this and then blend it. So I'm gonna go blend it. And then my espresso shot is brewed. You have to strain this. This is a lot of fucking dishes, actually. That is so yummy, though. This is a big mug. I'm gonna strain it over this. This is also, I have this large strainer, nothing else. So this is what we're using. Uh-oh, I don't want it to like, uh-oh. Why isn't it straining? Hello? Why isn't it straining? Oh my god, it's going everywhere, guys. It's all over the outside of the cup. It's barely on the inside. There's shit everywhere. I don't understand. This is like really not straining easily. Maybe my strainer is too like fine or something. I could have just had a regular ass latte. Okay, I need to turn the camera off. I'm overwhelmed. I come to you humbly and overstimulated, but I did it. This is what's left over in the strainer. I think it's a lot left over. So I have my mug full of, everything is sticky and I'm so okay, this needs to go in the washing machine. Put it there. This needs, okay, I need to clean up. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. I'm making an iced latte anyways. Nothing needs to be warm. I need to empty the dishwasher and load the dishwasher. Okay, we need to do that right now. I like how I'm like, wow, yeah, you don't have to spend money to be happy. And then I try to make a coffee at home and I'm like, go buy one from a cafe. This is horrible. Okay, all of our Tupperware. Okay, this entire load of dishes is basically Tupperware. This can go in there. That needs to go in there. I don't do well with messy kitchens. I feel like I mention this in like every vlog. I feel very overstimulated. We don't have a big kitchen, obviously. Like we live in a rental. So if the kitchen is messy, it's like if it's a little bit messy, it's like really messy. I'm so overstimulated. Okay, it's fine. I just need to load this dishwasher, clean the kitchen, and then everything will seem manageable again. This is shit that I usually cut out. Like I would not show myself getting overstimulated, but honestly, whatever. I feel like we're close enough at this point on this channel. I can show you myself at my worst. It's fine. I did not load that in a very organized way, but it is loaded nonetheless. Do we think I can fit this pan in there? Doesn't fit, fuck. It's funny to me that I'm doing like basically an entire load of dishes just because I made a banana latte. Hey, I'd like to give a public apology for how I acted just now. The kitchen is now clean. In fact, the world is not ending. Anyways, let's make this latte. Also, I realized that I did not put any cinnamon in with it, and I don't know this for a fact, but I think this would call for cinnamon. I'm gonna put this in the dishwasher right now as well, because clearly I don't do well with dirty dishes around me. Okay. I opened that up and some of the water hit me in the face. And next we're gonna go for the milky milk. Oh, it's really thick. I don't know if I'm gonna like this. I'm gonna put ice in it and we'll see if I need more milk. I like a sweet coffee, I don't love a super sweet coffee. I order my coffee regular, so 1 cream, 1 sugar. But I find when the iced coffee, I don't know. I think I'm just pretty flexible in my coffee liking. I kind of like it all the time. Okay, definitely need more of this milk. I'm just gonna chuck it all in. Was this worth the 20 minutes it took me to make this and the panic attack? Let's see. No. I probably, it's, the texture is gorgeous. Like, it looks and feels like so creamy. Like, it's so smooth. Like, you're drinking it and you're like, that is so smooth. But I don't think it was worth the amount of time it took to make it. But if you really love a banana and coffee combo, then it probably would be worth it. I'm now gonna see if this also fits in the dishwasher. I think if that moves there. Okay! I'm probably gonna watch back that footage of me and be so embarrassed that I got like so overwhelmed over a recipe. But whatever. It's fine. I feel like we need to just let ourselves have those moments. I've been trying to, like, this sounds so stupid, but my sisters both have kids. I have 2 older sisters and they have 2 kids each. So in total I have 4 nieces and nephews. And one thing that my one sister, or both of them, but one has put a particular emphasis on is like naming your emotions and how important that is. So like when one of my nephews gets really like overstimulated or frustrated, he'll be like, I'm frustrated. That made me sad. That made me mad. And I'm like, wow, what an impressive thing that like most adults can't even do. Like, I just love that he's able to do that. Like, he'll be like having a full-blown like 3-year-old tantrum, of course, as he should, as is his right. And he's like freaking out, like, ah, and then he'll be like, and I'm like, okay, what's wrong? And he'll be like, I'm so frustrated. They took my toy. I wanted to play with it. I'm frustrated and sad. And I'm like, that's so good that you're able to say that, because most adults are just like, I don't know, I'm fucking pissed and I don't want to talk about it. Like, you know, and I just feel like I'm truly learning from my not even 3-year-old nephew. I'm like, I need to be naming my emotions more. Anyways, I think that's kind of what I was trying to do in there, to be like, I'm overstimulated because the kitchen is messy and I need to clean it. And I'm just going to do it right now and then I'll be fine. And now I feel fine. And the kitchen is clean midday, which I never clean the kitchen like midday. So that's actually lovely that that's happening. It is 12:30 now. It's Tuesday still. I don't know. In case you forgot what day it was in the vlog. I really, really want to go on a little park date today. I want to use my new watercolor palette that I got last week. And I want to go watercolor paint something. So I'm thinking I need to like grind and get my work done. And then at 3 p.m., 2 p.m., if I can really grind for 2 p.m., be able to go and paint in the park or something. Tonight, I have soccer. So I'm going to go to that. So I'm not going to exercise today because obviously I'm going to exercise at soccer. But it would be nice, I think, to at least get out on a little walk and do some painting. And if I don't get out on a walk, at least do some painting just in the apartment. So anyways, that is my goal for the day. I am going to right now sit, drink my coffee, and write out everything I need to do in order to finish my workday so that I can do some hobbies. I also haven't read yet today because usually I read in the mornings, but this morning I woke up at like 7:30 and I immediately started working. Like I worked from like 7:30 to like now, basically straight through. That was a really long clip, but TLDR, I'm gonna go work now. This banana latte, not amazing. Like I think if I ordered it at a cafe, I'd be like, wow, that's really good. That's the thing. Okay, it's really good actually. Objectively, very, very good. Is it worth the time? Maybe on a weekend. You know, that final review. It'd be a fun weekend drink, or if you have guests over. If I ordered that at a cafe, I'd be very happy with it. I'd be so excited. It's also something that you could prep in advance. Like you could make if you really like it, you could make the milk in advance and then like keep it in your fridge for throughout the week. So actually, you know what? If you really like banana and coffee together, I think I like this. And actually, the more I drink it, the more I'm like, I think I would make that again. Hello, have we talked today? I actually don't think I vlogged yet today. Hello. I just did a fun little 16-kilometer bike ride and I need to shower, but I honestly am so hungry from the bike ride, I feel nauseous. So I need to put on some food before I get in the shower. I saw this Instagram video recently and the woman was talking about how boiling tofu is the best way to make it. So I want to do like a boiled tofu block with rice for dinner. I feel like it'll be good, I don't know. I literally feel nauseous right now. I feel like I'm gonna die. I just chugged like okay, I need to eat something. That's what needs to happen right now. Okay, I'm gonna eat this banana. Okay, so it's Wednesday night though, and we are officially 3 days into the no-buy week. Wednesday evenings are hard because it's usually a night that JR is out of the house. It just seems to be the night where like most of his friends are free, so it's usually the night where like things get scheduled. So I end up being, guys, my rice dropped all over the counter. That's okay. Look at it. Great. But because JR is usually out of the house on Wednesdays, I often end up like ordering food sometimes, or it's just a night where I find that I do spend money because I'm like, oh, like little solo date, like I'll, you know, order takeout or whatever. I'm trying to sweep all this rice back into the cup. I'm not wasting rice. In this economy, I don't care if this rice is 50 cents, it's getting made. But yeah, so a night like tonight, I would usually honestly be ordering food or something. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make dinner at home, even though I really do want to order food right now because I feel like poopy pants. I know that I should rinse my rice, but I honestly don't want to wash the strainer. But yeah, we haven't really talked much today, and that makes me sad. I love hanging out with you. So, do a little what happened today. Basically, I thought that I was going to get a lot more done than I did. I just thought I was going to get different things done. I had it scheduled that I'd do a rough edit of the main channel video, but I ended up beginning to edit it, and I just edited the entire thing, and it took me like 9 hours, which is great. I'm happy that it's like 95% done, and I'm happy that that's the state that it's in. It's basically done. Like, that's freaking awesome, and I'm excited about that. However, it's kind of annoying because I didn't get a lot of the other things done, but I find with video editing specifically, I have to be in a very certain mood for it in order for me to like actually like edit well and be creative with it, and actually be enjoying it. So whenever I get in a mood where I'm like getting into a flow state with editing, I just let myself be in that flow state, because if I try and pull myself out of it and I'm like, oh, I can do this tomorrow, who's to say the next day I won't be able to get into that flow state and I won't be able to edit very well. Like, for me, I think maybe for people with more technical training in editing, like I'm like entirely self-taught, I think for some people they'd be able to like just muscle their way through it, but for me it's like very much like a form of art in a way. Like, I have to be inspired to want to do it. Also, that banana saved my life. I feel like immediately better. Anyway, so it's just kind of like a funny thing that way. But yeah, I'm gonna go figure out how to boil tofu. I need to watch the Instagram reel again. Okay, so the rice is on, and now I'm gonna boil the water for the tofu. I think I'm gonna like boil it apparently should boil it for like 5 minutes. I'm just gonna put a bunch of salt in there, I don't know. Boil it for 5 minutes, and then after that, you can also air fry it. So I think I'm gonna, but you don't have to, but I think I love a crispy, crunchy. So I'm going to cut up the tofu block and then boil it and then put it, I think just with some cornstarch and breadcrumbs, I'll like make a mixture, toss it around, and then put it in the air fryer. We also have some broccoli. We had dinner at Jer's dad's the other day, and he was leaving on a trip the next day, so he gave us the leftovers because he was like, I'm not going to eat them, I have to leave. And there's some broccoli, carrots, and potatoes in here. Can I eat those with tofu? I feel like that's fine, no? I don't know. Also, the broccoli was a little bit undercooked, so I'm going to put the broccoli, like I'm going to also boil the broccoli when I boil, after the tofu's done. I'll just boil it in the same water because it needs it. I'm gonna go do that. I don't have a show that I'm watching right now, and as you all know, I love TV. I never shut up about it. So I might go find a show or a YouTube video to watch, but I'm gonna go do this and then shower before I eat because this is horrendous and I sweat a lot. I biked for 16 kilometers. And I did it in 50 minutes. So I was hustling. That's fast for me. I don't know. I don't really track that stuff, but I think that was my Fitbit said that was my fastest time yet. Because usually I'm just putt, and I'm like, hee, hee, hee. But today I was like, because I was starving and I wanted to get home. I'm just turning on our lights. One moment. Gorgeous! Guys, this is the best tofu I've ever had. I actually ended up not going for adding broccoli to it because the water was taking too long to boil again. And I am starving. So, no broccoli for me tonight. But I did like teriyaki sauce on the tofu. Let it sit in that. And then I put breadcrumbs and cornstarch on it. And then put it in the air fryer for 5 minutes. It's not crispy. If I wanted it like crispy, I could have left it in longer. But I tasted it after 5 minutes and I was like, this is perfect. I'm going to go eat this now. It is amazing. I also, if you've read Butter, that's currently what I'm reading. And one of the most like iconic first scenes is when they try butter, like rice with butter and soy sauce on it. And I just tried that as well because I wanted to eat the same thing that they were eating in the book. Yeah, it slapped. It was so good. So Butter is good for multiple reasons. It's a good read and also good food descriptions. It was amazing. I'm going to go try and find a show or YouTube video to watch because I'm an iPad kid and I need to watch something while I eat. This is a habit I'm going to attempt to break in the coming, I don't want to say coming weeks because I'm not ready to give it up, but in my, Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, isn't there a new season out? Oh my god, there's new episodes out. Okay, I'm gonna watch Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Okay, I'm watching it now with my tofu rice. I'm so excited. I forgot to take my cushions out, and then I woke up and it was pouring rain. So, our outdoor cushions are soaked, and now my kitchen floor is soaked. Someone asked on my Instagram, I did like a Q&A the other day, and they asked about, they're like, oh, what are your favorite movies? And I said, Shawshank. Well, what do you think I said?
Shawshank, E.T., and La La Land?
I said more than that, though.
Uh,
I think I said 5. I think it's 2 more.
You would also say, what's that one? I'm gonna get it, I think. Matilda, right? Matilda?
Yes, and one more, and you're gonna get the last one.
And one more?
I did say, I'm surprised about the Matilda. I did say Matilda.
Oh, and Inside Out.
Yes!
Yeah! Let's go!
That is so
We're live! Alright! Apply to be on Survivor!
Actually, quick Survivor talk. What did it... Oh, spoiler alert for Survivor.
True.
Okay, but now that we're all here and people who don't care about baseball, they're here.
Yes.
So Kyle, what did we think of him? I thought how that was edited, Joe was going to sweep. I didn't want him to be clear. But in my opinion, when I was watching it, I was like, Kyle is being a horrible player by keeping Joe in this game. And if he had cut Joe at 5, he would have been a shoo-in to win. But then he was a shoo-in to win, so clearly he was reading the room better than I was.
Yeah.
But it was edited like Joe was going to win. Do you guys agree?
Yeah, I thought, like you said when we were watching it, you said Kyle was playing Joe's game.
Yeah.
When Kyle and Camilla made the move with the fake idol
to get rid of
on Shaheen. And I think it was just so clutch that Shaheen thought that he was playing the best game and totally just didn't give any credit to Joe or Eva when really they were the power duo in that alliance and the people bringing people together and forming bonds with the most people. Like Joe had good bonds with like that entire cast. Same with Eva. No one was touching Eva the entire game. Eva had every advantage, didn't even have to use them.
I just thought they were going to get more votes.
Kyle had an incredible final tribal, and
and I like the Shaheen move. It was nice.
Yeah, and it was a nice move.
It was clutch that Camilla was in the jury.
And she played an idol earlier in the game. Camilla and Kyle, great duo as well. No one knew about
She was in the jury to vouch for him.
Camilla had 0 votes against her the whole game.
I think if one of Joe and Eva were in the jury, maybe the votes would have been more for the other pair. Because they didn't have anyone in the jury, whereas Camilla was in the jury vouching for Kyle. Yeah, true.
Yeah, I do think Kyle's final tribal was really strong. And
I thought he could have said more.
But he really got Shaheen, and I think people respected Shaheen and Camilla as the strategists of the game in the jury.
Yeah, so if they were vouching for him.
They were both pushing hard for Kyle, probably.
Right. True.
Yeah.
Okay. There's gonna be 6 minutes of the vlog just for that talk, but I'm so happy. But honestly, I don't care. I'm keeping it in.
Nice.
Yeah, Kyle, I think was a good winner. For me, I was vouching for Eva or Camilla. Probably.
I would have liked to see Eva win. To me, Eva, like, with Joe as a shield the entire game, and having, like, every advantage in the game and not having to use a single one.
I think if she had owned that as, like, Joe was a strategy and not just a personal relationship, but the entire time she was like, no, Joe and I's friendship was real, and, like, that's great, but I think if she had been like, but also it was strategic, I think she could have been better, but they both were like, we love each other, like, girl, I don't care.
It did seem like Eva's final tribal was the weakest of the 3.
But her game wasn't.
But yeah, I feel her game was the strongest, and also
she
won fire too.
Yeah, so that was sick.
That was.
I care about the fire.
Yeah.
Some people feel like wouldn't care about that. They'd be quite arbitrary. I'm not. To be clear, I'm
a fire. It's always sick.
Man, I'm not a fan. I'm a bigger fan of Big Brother than Survivor, to be clear, but I appreciate the fire. And also, I'm not as much in the Survivor. I'm definitely in, like, the Big Brother fandom. I know the lore of Big Brother a lot more than I know the lore of Survivor.
Yeah, we're just getting into Survivor.
So,
now.
If you need any seasons you think we should watch, the only way to watch it in Canada is if you buy them on iTunes. If you have any Survivor season suggestions, let me know, because we'll watch them. We want to go through the old ones slowly. Next on the watch list, though, Severance.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, okay. Survivor, spoiler alert, ending here. No more Survivor spoilers in this past season. What shows are we going to start watching?
Severance, possibly Succession.
Okay.
I kind of want to watch
Jared
that.
wants to, okay, we'll watch Succession.
Yeah, we're just going to get creative. Oh, we'll definitely watch The Last of Us Part 2.
Yes.
We've seen the first season.
And I thought, and Jared's watched, like, Jared played through the first game and watched someone play through the second game.
Yeah, watched a playthrough of the second.
I watched Ritu play through a bit of the second one. But okay. I don't know, and I know most, I think I know most of the storyline. I'll pop up a photo if I can find it of when I was in Vancouver and I saw them filming for it. And then I took this picture. Was really cool. I took this picture to send to Jared, and then the security guard went, "You have to delete that!" And then I ran away. So, ally.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna, I don't know what this conversation was, but I'm so happy you guys are here for it. And let me know what shows you're watching, because I'm curious. And also, we need suggestions, because right now, we've just been watching Survivor and then Big Brother. I've watched every season of Big Brother US and Big Brother Canada, so if you want to shop talk about Big Brother,
yeah, totally.
I am your girl. We can discuss whatever you'd like. Anyways, okay, bye.
I need everyone to know that today I was so brave because I went to the mall to get my eyes checked out. I had an eye appointment. And then I went to Uniqlo because they have a boat neck tank top. And if you guys know, I have a black boat neck tank top right now from Old Navy. And I hate it because it's pilling. But I still wear it like 5 times a week because I love that fit on me. So I saw that the Uniqlo one was pretty high quality. So I went and tried it on. I loved it. And I didn't buy it because I'm doing this low buy or no buy with you. And then I was starving. Literally, it's 2 p.m. right now. I've only eaten the yogurt berries that you saw like 5 hours ago. Starving. I'm starving. I didn't buy food. So now we're back into Taylor's overstimulated kitchen series. I love this. Honestly, it's becoming a little habit that me and you, we hang out. I get overstimulated in the kitchen and then we eat together. So I'm starving, like I just said 600 times. I don't know what to make. I honestly am thinking I have a little bit of leftover rice, but I don't have any cooked tofu, but I could boil the tofu again and do that for lunch because I could use this rice. Or we have a little bun still. It's kind of stale, but I could just toast it. It'd be fine. And then we have like a chicken burger, I think. Wait, maybe we don't. Yeah, we have one singular chicken burger patty. And then I'm pretty sure, yeah. We have like some old, this is kind of like gross. This is something else we had at Jeremy's dad's house. No, we let this go for too long. We had it on like Tuesday, and at that point it was 1 day old. And now it's Friday, so unfortunately that has to go in the garbage. That makes me sad, but it was like the lettuce was brown, okay? So what do? Should I do chicken burger or tofu? I'm going to be so real with you. I've been craving the tofu ever since I had it, so we're going to do tofu again. And the rice is already cooked, so let's just use up the rice. But yeah, I guess I did technically spend money today because I got my eyes checked, but I'm not considering that breaking the low buy or the no buy because it had been 2 years since I'd gotten my eyes checked, and he said that they hadn't gotten worse. I felt like they had gotten worse. That's why I went in because I was about to order some new glasses, and I was like, before I order like 4 new pairs of glasses for like a partnership I'm doing, I should get them checked out. But he said they're fine, so that's kind of nice. Nice to know that my glasses aren't outdated because I have recently purchased a lot of glasses. Or not recently, but like within the last year. Okay, what needs to happen? I need to cut up some tofu. Okay, I'm putting the leftover rice just in this bowl plate. I had gotten 2 of these from Winners like a year ago, but one of them broke. But this one is still going strong. But yeah, it's all on its lonesome. Anyway, so yeah, it's Friday. This no-buy week is kind of coming to an end, which is exciting because I've hated it. It's been a lot of doing nothing. I've wanted to go to coffee shops like every day this week. I've been like, I want to get a coffee. And I've been like, nope. On my stupid ass no-buy this week. But it's been good. I also feel like it's been a pretty productive week for me. I got a job interview next week, so we'll see how that goes. I kind of am like weird about work now though, because like my content stuff is doing decently well. Like I think I'm able to like survive off the money I'm making. Definitely not thrive, but I could survive, and I love doing it so much. And this channel, my vlog channel, if you don't know how like YouTube money works, basically you have to reach a certain amount of like watch hours. You have to reach 4,000 watch hours in order for your channel to be like monetized, which means like they can run ads on it, and then when ads run on your channel you get paid. I haven't been getting paid for my vlog channel thus far because I haven't had enough watch hours, but it is now. I've just reached 4,000 watch hours yesterday, so my vlog channel can start being monetized, which is so exciting because truly, like, I love this channel so much. I love capturing my life. I've always captured my life, and so doing so with such intention on this channel is, like, amazing. I love it. And I've really enjoyed doing these little, like, going on solo dates every day for a week, focusing on my hobbies for a week, this one, like, no spend week with me. I've kind of enjoyed having, like, an intention for the week almost, and, like, going through that with you. I don't know, it's been fun. I cannot explain or, like, express enough how much I appreciate this community. I feel like everyone over here is so, like, you guys are all so, like, crafty and cool, and I just know that if I met you in real life, like, we'd, like, be best friends, you know? And I don't take that for granted. I think I have, like, one of the coolest communities on YouTube ever. And the fact that this is now monetized and I can make, I'll probably make, like, $200 a month off it. I'm not making a bunch of money. But, like, the fact that it can, like, be some income for me is, like, very, very, very exciting. So, anyway, I'm gonna go, the water's almost boiling. I'm gonna put in the tofu, and then I guess we'll eat that. And I need to show you guys something. Look at this birthday crown I'm making. I'm making it for my best friend. Her name starts with an R. When I tell you I have never had an art project, a craft project that I have been as proud of as this crown, I cannot emphasize enough. I'm just doing the blanket stitch. Can you see? Is it gonna focus? I'm just doing the blanket stitch around, which is this purple thing, to pull it all together. But I made this. It took me like 40 hours. It has so much detail. Like, look at that. It has a cat. It has this little book. I think I'm gonna, like, find a way to, like, secure this book closed so it's not, like, flapped open. It has this little picnic basket with a blanket in it and a flower button, strawberries, sun, bees. It says B-Day Girl. It's like a little 3D banner. Has this little bouquet of flowers, a mushroom, lemonade in a lemonade pitcher. And then this is an envelope, and it actually works. Like, I made it so you can open it up, and I'm gonna write a little happy birthday note for her in there. I am so proud of this. Oh, the water's starting to boil. I have never been more proud of an art project before. Her birthday's not until July, so you won't see this on my Instagram or anything until then. I don't think she watches all my vlogs, so hopefully she doesn't see this. But I need to show someone. I need to show somebody because I'm so proud of it. And then it's going to all be secured at the back with this bow. I'm actually going to probably watch some TV, eat my food, and finish this up. I've been working on this for like a month. I've never been more proud of something in my life. And it's going to look... Okay, obviously this thread is hanging out right now because I'm in the middle of the stitch, but it'll look like that. And then this will be tied in a bow in the back for her birthday! I'm obsessed with this. Other than this needs to be secured down. But other than that, so cute! that is all from me. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this week. Honestly, such a pleasure getting to invite you into my life and have you guys be a part of it. I truly do not take for granted any of you. I appreciate you so much. Whenever I upload a video and it actually gets views, I'm like shocked every time. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much. I love you so much, and I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next vlog, probably next week.